East, British Virgin Islands and the Turks and Caicos Islands, Group B, and it's actually completed by the Dominican Republic, a group of 3. Wonderful atmosphere here at the stadium. Anthems, starting lineups, and kickoff coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to this the 2023-2024 Concacaf Nation League Group match, the national teams of Turks and Caicos Islands and the British Virgin Islands. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the Turks and Caicos Islands. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of the British Virgin Islands.
The British Virgin Islands against the Turks and Caicos Islands
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
in
the
this
starting
League
lineup
C Group C
for the
encounter.
British Virgin Islands. Daniel Guilford in
They go
goal.
through the pleasantries.
Philip
Victor
Nelson,
Rivas, the official in charge of this one from the United
Joshua
States.
Bertie, Kevin Caesar, Miguel Marshall,
Both these teams ranked 41st and 35th in Concacaf respectively. The host being 41st, the lowest ranked of the Concacaf teams
Tyler Forbes,
in the Nations League. The British
Luca
Virgin
Chalwell,
Islands still looking for their
Christian
first victory
Javier,
at this level, been playing the
Jaden
competition
Abrams,
since 2019, and this is how they will shape up. They'll be
the
playing with a
starting lineup
4-5-1
for the
formation.
Turks and
Look
Caicos
out for their
Islands.
captain, Kavon Cesar, who has
Sebastian
18 appearances so far. 2 goals for him, the 29-year-old. Tyler Forbes, a danger man there, number 10. Luca Chalwell, who wears the 11. And Christian Javier, who has 18 appearances, a 32-year-old veteran who plays for AC Commonwealth in the United States. The British Virgin Islands ranked 206th on the FIFA list. Our officials, there will be 4 of them. Victor Rivas, as we said, born in the United States, and he'll be assisted by Cleon Lindy from Guyana, and Ricardo Mackenzie and Christopher Mason, both from Jamaica. Christopher Mason being the 4th official. The Turks and Caicos Islands managed 2 victories in the Nations League last season. They will shape up like this, playing a 3-2-4-1. Look out for their leading goal scorer, Billy Forbes, 24 appearances, 13 goals behind his name, the 32-year-old captain. And of course, Mackerson Cadet as well, 13 appearances, plays for Cavalier in Jamaica. The 23-year-old Raymond Bury and Junior Paul, 2 other players to watch. They wear the number 9 and 17 jerseys respectively. The Turks and Caicos Islands. 2 victories for them in the last 2 campaigns, back in 2019 and in the 2022-2023 season. The Turks and Caicos Islands. Can they start on the front foot yet again? These 2 teams have only met once before. It came on the 21st of March in 2019, a 2-all draw. And actually both captains were on the score sheet in that match, Kavon Cesar and Billy Forbes. British Virgin Islands actually led 2-0 after 83 minutes, only to concede 2 goals late and a point each. What will happen today? Will it be the BVI's first victory at this level, or will the Turks and Caicos Islands continue their improved performances at the Nations League level? The home team in their full yellow kit. Turks and Caicos Islands in their navy blue with grey trim. And they will have the kickoff as well, the visitors. Here we go. League C, Group C action. We did show a table earlier that actually showed the Dominican Republic being the 3rd team in the group, but it's actually Dominica that complete Group C. And they'll be watching keenly both their opponents. Only the top team to get promoted to League B for next season. Each team will play each other twice, home and away. And then the group winner to be determined. One of the players to watch there, Raymond Bury. This is his 9th appearance, plays for Beaches Football Club in the Turks and Caicos Islands. Throw-in to be taken by Junior Paul. $1,500 the capacity here at the AO Shirely Recreation Ground. You see quite a few spectators coming in as well. Ground was actually named in honor of Alexander O. Shirley, in 1990. A cricketer from the British Virgin Islands who actually served as their accountant general for some 20 years. Cricket is played here as well, but this is the home ground for the British Virgin Islands team for football. Howell. Across now to Getson. Turned over. Here's Forbes into the area. And that will be out for the first corner of the game. Tyler Forbes, 16 appearances, 4 goals to his name. Leading goal scorer in the squad list for this British Virgin Islands team. Plays for Shaftesbury in the lower tiers in England. Delivery towards the penalty spot. Lovely delivery, and there's the first goal. What a finish that is. And it comes from the captain, Kavon Cesar. Well, he certainly loves playing against the Turks Caicos Islands. Scored back in 2019 in the 2-2 draw. Scores in 2023. 1-0 in the 4th minute. And that was a thumping header. Great delivery from Tyler Forbes, who picks up the assist. But look at this from Cesar. No chance for Turbyfield between the sticks. 1-0 BVI.
Goal from number 4, Kevin Caesar in the 4th minute of play. BVI 1, Turks Caicos 0.
His 3rd international goal, Cesar. Pushing forward again. Their coach, Chris Kiwamya, will certainly be proud of that finish. A forward in his time, their head coach, 53-year-old. Played in the English Premier League for Arsenal, Ipswich and QPR. Chris Kiwamya. His team has started brightly. Turks and Caicos with possession now. Looking to drive forward. Aniston, and he's brought down. Rogel Agis Aniston. Yeah, late challenge coming in there from Abrams. Herbie Magny and Raymond Bury over this one. Chance to deliver into the area. It's a strike on goal and well over the top. Raymond Bury with the strike in the end. And was never threatening the goal of Daniel Guilford. Abrams out wide to Marshall. Marshall long ball looking for Forbes. Does he find him? Forbes a bit clumsy there. And commits the foul. Forbes picking up that assist for the Kavon Cesar goal. 21 years of age now, Tyler Forbes. Turbyfield launches it high. Quite a few of the Turks and Caicos Islands also play for the beach football or the beach soccer team which represented recently in the Concacaf Beach Soccer Championship for the Turks and Caicos Islands. Billy Forbes, a main member of that team as well. They're number 7 and captain. They have a free kick, and it will be Mackerson Cadet who applies his trade in Jamaica in the Jamaica Premier League with Cavalier FC. Has played at centre back and also plays in the defensive midfield role. Does Cadet, 23 years of age now, launches that into the air. A good delivery, and had Guildford worried for a bit, but wide of the upright. Header coming in from Gideon. Nice delivery from Cadet towards the back post. Not far wide in the end, promising move from the Turks Islands. Ball back to Turbyfield. 9 teams in League C, split into 3 groups of 3. Top team from each group will be promoted to League B next season. 3 tiers there are to Nations League football in Concacaf, League A, B, and C, as the ball is launched into the area, but that will be easy for Guildford. This match day 1 of action. Match day 1 will actually conclude today. 2 other matches happening today as well. Antigua and Barbuda will take on Guyana, and Bahamas will take on Puerto Rico in the other 2 encounters. Cadet. Gideon. Nice turn there from Martin. Haven't seen their leading goal scorer Forbes involved in the play much just yet. Ball being spread wide. Magny now gives it away. Now with Tyler Forbes. Forbes over the top. Nice looking ball. Chance for finish. And there's a goal. Out of nothing. Lovely turn by Tyler Forbes. And sent Luca Chalwell away, who picks up his first international goal. And the British Virgin Islands are 2 up in the first 11 minutes of play. What a finish that was from the 19-year-old Luca Chalwell. Just his 10th appearance, their number 11. But wasn't this a peach of a pass from Tyler Forbes? Picking up yet another assist. And the finish was clinical, to say the least, from Luca Chalwell. 2-0 after 11 minutes. British Virgin Islands still looking for their first win at this level. They'll be very conscious of this 2-0 lead. They did lead 2-0 in 2019 as well in that lone encounter against the Turks and Caicos Islands. And the match ended up 2-2. Here comes Tyler Forbes again. He's been at the heart of everything good for the British Virgin Islands so far. Well, maybe getting a little bit ambitious there, and ball is out for a goal kick. So 2 assists for Forbes, a goal each for Cesar and Chalwell. And recently appointed manager Ricky Hill of the Turks and Caicos Islands must be quite annoyed with his start. 2 goals down. You can hear his voice in the background as well, Ricky Hill. 64 years old now. Former England international as well, Ricky Hill. Not to mention a stellar senior career in England, playing for Luton Town mainly. Over 500 appearances as there's a ball launched into the area. Well, Turbyfield does too well with it and has to put it out for a throw. So the British Virgin Islands with the ball and the 2-goal advantage. This looks as if it will be a long throw from the captain. Has a long run up to go with it. Towards a penalty spot. Nice delivery. Chance inside the area. And it's half cleared by the Turks and Caicos Islands. Back on the front foot is BVI. Nice 1-2 play. It's back towards Chalwell. And referee Rivas. And it was blowing for a whistle, but it's actually offside. Chalwell. The Antigua and Barbuda Guyana game, coming out of League B in Group D, is actually playing at the same time as this. Right now it's locked at 0-0 as that's going to be out for a goal kick to the BVI. 0-0 after 15 minutes in that one. Antigua versus Guyana. There is Chris Kiwamna. Exciting forward in his time. Scored over 80 goals in his English football career, senior career. Did have a brief spell with the Gunners as well of Arsenal. And over 200 appearances with Ipswich Town. This team will have to do some defending now. There's some distance out. You'd have to think this will be a pass into the area. Yes, it is towards the back post. And it's actually out for a goal kick. Emmanuel Martin not able to keep it in. There is Ricky Hill, the 64-year-old. 3 appearances for the England senior team back in the 80s. Ricky Hill. A midfielder in his time. Lots of work for his team. Now 2 goals down. Just took over recently, Ricky Hill. His team, Luton Town, back in the English Premier League now. He made over 500 appearances for them in his time. Did have a spell as well with Mobe United in the Jamaica Premier League, Ricky Hill. British Virgin Islands with the ball yet again, out wide. Miscontrolled though by Marshall, but they recycle it. Here's Marshall again. Good tackle coming in from Martin, out for throw. Cesar setting up for a long throw yet again. Victor Rivas, the referee, not happy with the argy-bargy, as we would say, inside the box. Some extended arms, just having a word with Magni and Bertie. Here is Cesar again. The long run up and long throw deep into the box. The heads go up. And it does come to a yellow shirt in the end. Into the area. Weak pass and it's cut out. Seems to be some trouble for Emmanuel Martin. Was favoring the right knee about 2 minutes before. Still looks as if he is having a problem. He is down as well as Raymond Bury. Will there be an early substitution for the Turks and Caicos Islands? Not necessarily what Ricky Hill was planning for. Already 2 goals down and a couple semi-injured players. Things going well for the All Yellow at the moment. The hosts, the Yellow Submarine, they lead by 2 goals to 0. And we're just 20 minutes in. Goals from Kavon Cesar, the captain, after 4 minutes. And then in the 10th minute, Luca Chalwell with his first international goal, making it 2 to the good. There we see some players getting ready as well. That's Wildens Delva on the bench, as well as Keneal Clerville. Not many substitutes on the bench for the Turks and Caicos Islands either. 6 in all. So, wow. Big problems is for Ricky Hill. Of course, 5 substitutions allowed. He only has 6 on the bench. Well, and one of them is a goalkeeper. So only 5 outfield players and 2 already in the game that are slightly injured. It looks as if Bury will be able to continue though. Of course, you do have 1 extra substitution if it's a concussion, but that's not the case here. Anyhow, players resume, and the hosts on the front foot yet again. That's going to sneak out for a corner. Joshua Bertie looking to put that into the area. Plays for Winchester City. Does Bertie. Can hear the voice of Ricky Hill in the background telling them to stay close. He wants better marking inside the area. They've already conceded a corner from this angle as well. This one not in such of a testing area from Tyler Forbes. On this occasion went to the back post and far away from goal, and Turks and Caicos able to clear. Inside the area yet again. The first touch isn't good. And it's launched out. Oh, nice skill there on the right-hand side, but the pass didn't quite meet that skill. And there's a whistle on the play. It will be a free kick to the British Virgin Islands. Marshall gives it away. And then so does Aniston. Lots of turnovers here. Here's the goal scorer, Chalwell. Play cut down. Now it's back to Chalwell. Good skill. Chalwell playing the 1-2. It now comes out to Tyler Forbes. Getting around the players. Pass inside. And is he crowded out? No. Trying to work his way around is Gallimore. Here's Cadet. Not many options forward for Cadet. And now this pass is launched. Hopeful. Only one player in a navy blue shirt in any forward position, really. And so they turn it over yet again. Here go BVI. Very strong on the ball is a 23-year-old Mackinson Cadet. Very good in that defensive midfield role. Ball over the top looking for Billy Forbes. And Forbes was actually in an offside position, the captain. Haven't really had to call his name so far, Billy Forbes, the 32-year-old. Needs to get more involved if the Turks and Caicos Islands are going to get back into this game. Cooling break taken by Victor Rivas. And it's been a good 25 minutes so far for the British Virgin Islands team. 2 goals to the good, 1 in the 4th and 1 in the 10th. And they have had the better of the play as well, pushing the Turks and Caicos Islands back, who haven't really been able to put an attack together for themselves. Then you see Billy Forbes, their number 7 and captain, who their leading goal scorer, 13 goals in his international career, most capped player as well. But he just hasn't been able to get it going in the first half. These are the goals. Tyler Forbes with the delivery from the corner, and a really impressive header from Kavon Cesar, his 3rd international goal. That was 1-0 after 4 minutes. Then this, sloppy at the back from the Turks and Caicos Islands. And yeah, that was actually a ball that led to the corner. And Tyler Forbes in the thick of things early. He has 2 assists. The second goal actually came from Luca Chalwell, which we'll see later on. But Chalwell with a nice finish from the Tyler Forbes through pass. Kavon Cesar, the man who scored that first goal, the captain. 19 appearances for him now, 3 international goals. 29 years of age, Cesar. Has a nice long throw too as well. That's a weapon for the British Virgin Islands too. Time to resume. Forbes, and there's already a whistle on the play. Offside yet again. Turks and Caicos Islands trying to put something together. Nice 1-2 being played on the left-hand side. Inside the area. Comes to Forbes. Forbes dangerous in these kind of positions. He goes wide yet again. The pass inside looking for Junior Paul. Can't find him. They recycle it. This long-range effort from Mackinson Cadet. Quite ambitious. And it was easy for Daniel Guilford in the end. Cadet yet to score in his senior career. 14 appearances now for the national side. Turks and Caicos Islands enjoying some possession but can't keep the ball. And now BVI launch an attack yet again. Nicely taken down by Tyler Forbes, but he was on a different page. Totally different page to Bertie. And he gives it away yet again there, number 10. Cadet with it. Nice pass wide. Finds Martin. Martin, poor pass, gives it away. And that was asking a little bit too much of Forbes. Was Marshall. Miguel Marshall. Here now is Billy Forbes looking for the through pass. Well read though. And cut out. Now Marshall. Right to Forbes. Right idea, wrong execution. Forbes, who has 2 assists so far, but his last couple passes quite inaccurate. A string of bad passes from Tyler Forbes. They'll be looking for him yet again here, and he will receive it. Here goes Tyler Forbes into the area now on the left foot. Tyler Forbes! And was looking to place that towards the near post, just wide in the end. Probably the right idea, you know, because the goalkeeper was expecting it to go to his left-hand side. And Forbes decided to go near post, but just a tad inaccurate. Good strength from him. And yeah, came off the outside of the boot in the end. Probably just needed to find the inside of the left foot instead for the finish. 2-0 the score remains. 31 minutes in. Chalwell and Cesar the scorers. Nice through pass looking for Forbes again. Forbes will pick it up. Loads of space. Good skill by Forbes. Forbes inside here. Oh, lovely move by Forbes. And oh! Well, Must have thought he found the far corner there, Forbes. That would have been one of the goals of match day one had it gone in from Tyler Forbes. Lovely skill on the left-hand side of the attack. Just look at this from their number 10. First step, excellent. Did that, just rolling it around the Turks and Caicos back line. Looked for the far corner, couldn't find it. Just wide of the upright. And what a chance that was for 3-0. Well, they're struggling in terms of managing Tyler Forbes on this left-hand side, the right-hand side of the Turks and Caicos defense. And Gideon, the man responsible there, number 16, that's provided that pass. Not him, his opposite number. Gideon will take the throw now. He certainly has his hands full with Tyler Forbes. Free kick, Turks and Caicos. Magni to take the free kick. Herbie Magni plays for Sharks FC. Homegrown Herbie Magni. And this will be a left-footed delivery. Magni lifted towards the back post. Attacking it is Gideon, but it's out for a throw. Just over 10 minutes to go in the first half. The British Virgin Islands at home lead by 2-0. Cavon Cesar and Luca Chalwell, the scorers. And that's asking a little bit too much of Billy Forbes, that through pass from Magni, and it's out for a goal kick. Turks and Caicos Islands did manage quite a few goals in last season's Nations League. They scored some 10 goals in their 6 matches. 3 wins out of their 6 matches and 3 losses, the Turks and Caicos Islands. So they do know how to get back into games and how to score goals. They did concede 16. And we've seen their frailties at the back already this season with those 2 conceded goals in the first 10 minutes. Here they go on the attack. This is what they're better at, and they will win a corner. Finished 3rd out of the 4-team group in Group A last season, which was eventually won by Dutch St. Martin. Deliver into the area, too deep, finds the head of Billy Forbes, but unable to do much from that distance, and it's out for a goal kick. Shot eventually coming in from Junior Paul. Actually has been pretty good in terms of goal scoring, Junior Paul, the 22-year-old. 4 goals in 8 appearances for the number 17, but that hopefully for him won't be his best strike of the afternoon. Yeah, that wasn't the best challenge from Emmanuel Martin. From behind as well. Ball into the area, could be dangerous. Forbes in the box, still has it. Nice pass. Chance. Opportunity, well blocked in the end. Joshua Bertie showing composure inside the box. Patient, going on to his right foot and then back onto his left. Tyler Forbes initially just lifted his head up and found Bertie. Bertie cutting nicely onto the right foot. I think he should have taken the shot there. Tried to cut back onto his left and it was eventually blocked. And out for a corner. Joshua Bertie, 26 years of age. Was actually born in London. Was Joshua Bertie. Chance again. Nice delivery into the area and, well, Turbyfield does well. Forbes again, very good from the dead ball. Forbes, this one was towards the back post. Came off the head of a defender. And yeah, foul on Turbyfield. Emmanuel Martin has seen the turf quite a bit today and he's down again with that right knee. I think he's signaling to the bench that he needs a change, Emmanuel Martin. Right knee causing a lot of trouble. Brought down there from Luca Chilwell. Just a teenager, Emmanuel Martin. Still just 16 years of age. Long ball put in, held easily by Guilford. You can understand the youthful exuberance sometimes of Martin at just 16. Just his first appearance at this level. First Nations League appearance, that is. Did play in the Caribbean Club Shield a couple times for the Turks and Caicos Islands. They are number 10. Cadet. Not a good pass. Inside now to Bertie. There's a confirmation of the 2 goals. Chalwell in the 10th, Cesar in the 4th. Marshall. Keeping the ball well are the British Virgin Islands. He's back with Marshall on the left-hand side. Now to Forbes. That's a nice turn, but he's offside yet again. He's a bit guilty of that on a few occasions this half, Tyler Forbes. Nice pass from Chalwell to Forbes. They have linked up well in this half there, number 10 and 11. Marshall keeps it in. Nice turn there from Chalwell. And he's going to be penalized for an arm. Just look at it here. Yeah, there was an extended arm from Chalwell. into the area over the top. Forbes thinks he was brought down. Referee Rivas doesn't bite at all. Billy Forbes trying to say that he was tugged on the left-hand side. Victor Rivas says no. The American. Nice pass inside to Cadet from Magni. Cadet now. Good looking pass there as well. It's now wide to the teenager. Uses his pace inside the area. Cuts in onto the left foot. Gideon back to Martin. Now Martin. And that's well challenged there. Oh, what a turn that is from Tyler Forbes, and he's away. Doesn't have a lot of help, but finds Bertie, who is brought down on the edge of the 18-yard box. And we're going to see the first yellow card of the game. Kristen Howell picks it up there, number 4. And what a nice turn and pass that was from Tyler Forbes.
To the player number 4.
So Howell into the book. Totally missed time there. And luckily for him, there was one of his teammates tracking back as well, or that color could have been different. There's Chris Kiwamna just having a word with Chalwell. Knows all about being a forward. Chris Kiwamna. Pretty enterprising in his time as well, the 53-year-old. Free kick now. What can the home team produce from this angle? Tyler Forbes over it. I think from this angle, Tyler Forbes probably is going to go to goal. Difficult angle. But what can he produce? Or is it a pass towards the back post? It's a pass inside, short. Tries to play the 1-2, and it just doesn't work out. Over the top, onside. Is it? No. Turks and Caicos with a chance to counter. Billy Forbes, play cut out by Philip Nelson.
Now signal for 3 minutes of extra time.
3 minutes of stoppages to be played. At this point, the Turks and Caicos Islands probably will be looking forward to the halftime whistle. Another shot on target, but albeit pretty pedestrian and easy for Daniel Guilford from the 16-year-old teenager, Emmanuel Martin. Haven't really seen a close chance yet for the Turks and Caicos Islands. They haven't put together much in the final third. And they will have a lot of work to do in the second half. And I'm sure Ricky Hill will have a lot to say in the halftime team talk. They have struggled to manage the left-hand side of the of the British Virgin Islands attack. Bertie on this occasion, but Tyler Forbes mostly, the number 10. Chalwell. Gallimore wide to Javier. Back to Gallimore. Oh, another good pass from Javier on this occasion. And Cadet with a long searching pass, but it's overhit. And Junior Paul maybe gave up a little bit too early, and so it's out for a throw. Sloppy, no chance for Forbes. Well, a penalty given by Victor Rivas. Well, well, well. Totally against the run of play. Christian Javier goes into the book, and it's a penalty to the Turks and Caicos Islands. It actually looked like he played the ball, Christian Javier, but he's in the book. And just like that, the Turks and Caicos Islands thrown a lifeline. Oh, you certainly played the ball there, though. Oh, that's a very good challenge actually from Javier, and a penalty given. Wow. Well, a chance for the Turks and Caicos Islands to get back into this before the half ends. It seemed as if Christian Javier executed a really good tackle with the left foot, played the ball. Paul fell over the legs. Forbes, sorry, fell over the legs, Billy Forbes. And he will have the chance to convert this penalty, looking for his 14th goal at the international level. Forbes from 12 yards against Guildford. Billy Forbes, 2-1. So, in the 4th minute of stoppages, Billy Forbes cuts the lead in half with his 14th international goal from the penalty spot. Guildford went the right way, but beaten for pace. And the Turks and Caicos Islands right back in this one. There's an apology as well from Billy Forbes. I think he knew that it wasn't a penalty, Billy Forbes, but converts nevertheless. Victor Rivas blows the whistle. That's the end of the half. The end of 45 minutes. Controversy in stoppage time. The Turks and Caicos Islands pulling one back from the penalty spot. But the hosts lead by 2-1. Goals from Kavon Cesar and Luca Chalwell, giving them the lead after 10 minutes, a 2-goal advantage. But Billy Forbes cuts the lead in half from 12 yards, his 14th international goal. And here at the A.O. Shirely Recreation Ground, it's the British Virgin Islands 2, the Turks and Caicos Islands 1 after 45 minutes.
Was number 7, Mr. Billy Forbes, in the 45th plus 4 minute in extra time. So Turks and Caicos 1, BVI 2.
Back here at the AO Shirely Recreation Ground in Tortola. And it's second half action. The British Virgin Islands in their full yellow, leading the Turks and Caicos Islands by 2-1 after 45 minutes. Cesar and Chalwell, the scorers for the BVI, and Billy Forbes, their all-time leading goal scorer. The 1 goal for the Turks and Caicos Islands. 14 now to his international career. The Turks and Caicos captain and number 7. Here in Rotown, the capital of the British Virgin Islands, and lovely island Tortola is. One of the 4 main islands of the British Virgin Islands. BVI with a population of approximately 35,000 people. Small in population. Expansive with beauty. On the northeastern side of the Caribbean. Here they go, driving forward. Tyler Forbes into the area. Well, the finish was well wide in the end from the number 10. Good change of pace into the area. 2 assists to him as well. Assisted both goals, but unable to score one of his own. Has had a couple good opportunities, one on the left and this one on the right. Went for maybe too much power in the end and couldn't wrap his foot around it. BVI with majority of the possession, and it has continued in the second half as they look to drive forward. Nice looking ball, finds Javier. Well, what was he thinking? Was Christian Javier. Just thought he would have taken that on for himself. Got into the area. Has never scored at this level. 32 years of age now, Javier. 19 appearances. Is one of the players to watch for the BVI. Went for the pass, but needed to have been selfish on that occasion and go to goal himself. Do you remember these two teams have met just once before? Back in 2019, it was the 21st of March. A 2-2 draw, and in that match, the British Virgin Islands did lead by 2-0 up to the 83rd minute. So this still familiar territory for both these teams. And the Turks and Caicos Islands on that occasion found a way back to earn a point. They've already found 1 goal so far from the penalty spot. Looking for a second. First touch isn't a good one from Junior Paul, but he still has possession. Bury to Magny, back to Bury. Callum Park changes it to the right-hand side. Again, that first touch is way too heavy, and Chalwell does well. Callum Park, long searching pass. And Guildford is off his line early to claim. The pass was intended for Aniston. Three teams in this Group C. Third team being Dominica, who haven't quite yet bowed into action. They will be looking on and observing both these teams. Offside flag is up against Bertie. long searching pass. Again, but won't find the target. Cleared by Javier. Now to Marshall. Marshall to Chalwell. Good change of pace from Chalwell. Nice through pass. Finding Forbes. Forbes looking back for Chalwell. Finds him. Chalwell! The British Virgin Islands have number 3. And Chalwell a brace. What a move it was. Great change of pace. He started it, did Luca Chalwell. 19 years of age, but very mature was the finish. And a great 1-2 combination between himself and Tyler Forbes yet again. Forbes with his 3rd assist of the game. And Luca Chalwell with the right foot into the far corner. Turbyfield beaten. Oh, that was a nice pass and just allowed it to come across his body, did Chalwell. Just look at this. Yeah, just coming across his body and then finishing on the half volley with the right boot. Clinical finish. 3-1. 51 minutes gone. Well, Forbes had 2 opportunities to score himself. Hasn't quite got that right. But what he has got right is that final pass for all 3 goals. 3 very good assists from the BVI number 10. Turks and Caicos on the attack yet again, but play is broken up. Inside the area. And that is cleared. Lots of work for the Turks and Caicos Islands to do. And the British Virgin Islands, who are looking for their first victory at this level, only managed 3 goals in the entire season of 2022. 3 goals from their 4 matches. They had no wins, 2 draws and 2 defeats. And they have 3 goals in their first match of the 2023-24 season. Marked improvement. On the attack yet again. And that's out of play. That will be a throw. No, it will be a free kick. Javier getting very excited. The 32-year-old was guilty of giving away a penalty at the end of the first half, was Javier. He was a bit unlucky though, must be said. Forbes. Forbes on the move. Quite a bit of skill to Forbes, but needed a better pass on that occasion. No surprise that Luca Chalwell was anticipating the pass yet again. Wasn't to be. Free kick for Turks and Caicos. Mackerson Cadet brought down. No chance on the left-hand side of the attack. Junior Paul. Can he get something inside the box? Plays it back, and well, Magni gets that all wrong, and it will be out for a goal kick. Wasted opportunity for the Turks and Caicos Islands. Cesar. Nice pass inside to Forbes. Forbes under pressure. And yeah, taken away from him. Long ball from Cadet. Will find Paul yet again, wide in on the left-hand side. Bury. And that will be easy for Guildford. Nice turn by Chalwell. Frees Marshall on the left-hand side, and it's out for a throw. Here goes Forbes again, turns his opponent. And again. Cadet. Nice ball out wide to Forbes. And Billy Forbes is crowded out. They know he's a danger man, Billy Forbes, and just double team majority of the time when he does get the ball. Now a chance for the BVI just to slow things down. Control the tempo of this game. They do lead by 3-1. Emmanuel Martin getting a talking to from Victor Rivas. Handled the ball, the 16-year-old. Gallimore. Back to Gallimore. Inside now. Searching pass by William Green, but it's blocked. And now Cadet over the top, looking for Forbes. And Guildford spotted the danger and was off his line in a jiffy. And a long clearance. But he won't find a yellow shirt. Here's Green charging into the back of Cadet. And that will be painful for the Turks and Caicos number 5. We've seen 1 goal so far in the second half. Luca Chalwell in the 51st minute. Making it 3-1 after a nice pass from Tyler Forbes. Chalwell has 2. Cesar has 1. Tyler Forbes, all 3 assists. Billy Forbes, the only goal scored for the Turks and Caicos Islands from the penalty spot in first half stoppage time. This the goal in the second half. Nice pass, chip pass by Forbes. And the composure by 19-year-old Luca Chalwell, still just a teenager. But yeah, lots of composure there. And he was very clinical, was he? Happy about his finish, and why shouldn't he be? Lovely the way he placed that with the inside of the right boot into the far triangle. And Sebastian Turbyfield had no chance between the sticks. Showing a lot of promise, the 19-year-old Luca Chalwell, who still plays locally for Islanders FC. You like to think that his composure and ability on the ball, that, yeah, teams outside might certainly be looking at him. Here he goes again. Pass down the line, looking for Bertie, but won't find him. Substitutions being lined up as well. Johari Lacey, one of them, the number 7. British Virgin Islands with a full bench. Just 6 on the bench for the Turks and Caicos Islands. Not many options, and only 5 of them outfield options for Coach Ricky Hill. Here they go. Bury. Inside to Billy Forbes. Forbes switching on to the left foot. Good pass. Chance. And just wide. Aniston with the opportunity. He was onside. Rugiel Aniston. And his left-footed attempt not on target. Guilford was exposed. And now we see that change being made for BVI. Lacey on. Joshua Bertie off. So Joshua Bertie being replaced. Did have a couple good moments, a good opportunity in the first half that he was unable to convert, the 26-year-old. Johari Lacey now coming on. Where's the number 7? Teenager as well, just 16 years of age. So each team having a 16-year-old on the park. The midfielder plays for Rebels FC. Does Lacey. And just his second appearance at this level, the 16-year-old. So goal kick. Billy Forbes with it. Turks and Caicos line up a change as well. Wildens Delver getting ready to come on. And we're hearing it's going to be for the 16-year-old Martin. Anyhow, they have to do some defending for now. Tyler Forbes. And he's bundled off the ball. Free kick. Here is the change. Well, actually, British Virgin Islands making a change again as well. Number 13, Akija Williams is on. And yeah, Delver, there he is in the number 18. He is coming on for Emmanuel Martin. So Delver in for Turks and Caicos Islands, and Williams on for the British Virgin Islands.
Also for the British Virgin Islands in number 13, Ikari Williams, and out number 16, Jaden Abrams.
So Abrams out for the BVI. They're number 16. Like for like change. Kaiser Williams in. Nice pass and turn. Looking pretty calm on the ball. BVI, and then they give it away. Forbes. Bury. Cadet. Park. Spreading the ball nicely. Now to Magna. No real pace behind the movement, though. Pretty slow, so the British Virgin Islands able to reset and get organized defensively. So Javier suffering from some cramp as well. The number 15.
Okay, so official water
The
break.
second cooling break of the match will be taken at this point, especially with the injury to Javier. 3-1, the British Virgin Islands lead. Yes, he's stretching for it there, overextending himself. And looks as if it brought on the cramp at that point. 32 years of age now. Extending their lead in the second half were the British Virgin Islands. Goal so far from Cavan Cesar in the 4th minute, the captain. And a brace from Luca Chalwell in the 10th and 51st minutes, respectively. Billy Forbes from the penalty spot for the Turks and Caicos Islands in first half stoppage time. He is 14th in his international career. But they have lots of work to do if they're to salvage anything from this game. The British Virgin Islands looking to complete their first victory in 3 seasons at this level. AO Shirely Recreation Ground is where we're at, the capital of the British Virgin Islands, in Road Town, Tortola. Road Town, renowned for its beer boating activities, in fact, internationally known for that. Called the Nature Boys are the British Virgin Islands team. They have the ball yet again. Over the top now. Looking for the substitute, the teenager. Lacey finds him. Lacey does well. Strike on goal. Just over the top. That wasn't a bad attempt, you know. Nice from Johari Lacey, the 16-year-old. Strong on the ball, cutting on to his right foot. Took it well on the right thigh. And then, yeah, nice skill to cut inside. Let fly. And it wasn't far away. Forbes, a bit too heavy. That was a late challenge from Javier. He's on a yellow card. You'll have to be careful, the number 15. Was the man who gave away the penalty as well. Not much in that though. Bit of cramp setting in as well. Aniston had the best chance of the second half for the Turks and Caicos Islands. Opportunity in the box that fell on his left foot but couldn't hit the target. Seems as if he's struggling. There's Ricky Hill, the 64-year-old manager. Luton Town legend in his time as a player in the 80s and early 90s. Over 500 appearances, 3 appearances for the English senior team as well, the midfielder. What words of wisdom can he bring to his team in navy blue? The Turks and Caicos Islands, they are 2 goals down. But they have a corner. Bury to take it inside the area. Well claimed by Daniel Guilford. BVI just looking to slow the tempo, spreading it wide. Taking their time. And now that long pass. Lacey eventually gets it. Nearing the corner flag. Doesn't really have any help, Lacey. Well, Cadet is going to go into the book now. Not sure why a yellow card was necessary, but Mackerson Cadet, he thought he won the free kick, but instead, no. He'll go into the referee's book. Almost looked to turn William Green on that occasion, but here you see it. And maybe it was the arm. There was a left arm raised as well. Maybe that was what Victor Rivas, the referee, didn't like. Nevertheless, he's in the book, is Mackerson Cadet.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Third player booked in this game, second for the Turks and Caicos Islands.
Cadet in the 73rd minute.
Chalwell over the top. Nice looking pass.
Sorry, the 74th minute.
Javier.
To Cadet of Turks and Caicos.
It was very obvious what he was going to do and well seen by Paul. Here goes Bury. Oh, that touch was way too heavy by Bury. He turns it over. Now Forbes. Gallimore. Back to Cesar. Inside to Luca Chalwell again. Chalwell now going over the top, but he doesn't have much help, does Lacey. Gets away from one. Tries to go past the second. With the strike is Forbes. And it's over the top. Not a bad strike by Tyler Forbes. Still looking for his first goal of the afternoon. Always going over the top though, even though there was lots of pace behind it. First match of the season here in Group C, in League C, Group C. And quite a few players seem to be struggling with cramp. Pretty warm temperatures. There is still a nice gentle breeze coming across the ground. You can see the red flag in the distance, waving away, flagging away. You can see it on the shots of the players as well. Has been a hard-fought contest so far. British Virgin Islands, 14 minutes away from their first Nations League victory in their history.
76th minute in number 3.
Chalwell is brought down.
Clivel, and out number 11, Raquel Aniston.
Battle in the middle of the park. Comes to Billy Forbes. Forbes, nice looking pass, out wide. Chance to put the ball into the area. Towards the near post, and Junior Paul can't control it, and it's out for a goal kick. Haven't had many opportunities inside the 18-yard area of the British Virgin Islands team. Turks and Caicos making a change as well. Kenil Clerville is on. And out, Rogel Aniston, who just couldn't recover from that hamstring issue he had a few moments ago. There it is, Aniston out, Clerville in. More of a defensive change. Plays for Eagles Football Club. Does Clerville. BVI with it. Green. Gallimore. Wasted pass yet again, but it comes back to Forbes, who is doing a juggling act and then gives it away. To remember that in 2019 it was a 2-0 lead up to 83 minutes, and then the Turks and Caicos Islands got 2 goals in the space of 7 minutes to force a draw. Can they find something late again? They're making 2 changes, the British Virgin Islands. Tyler Forbes is off. Good shift for him. Suffering from cramp as well. 3 assists on the day. And on is Jake Forbes, as well as Sheldon Tony, the number 19. So Tony in, plays his football for VG United FC in the British Virgin Islands, and so too Jake Forbes of One Love United.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Another change as well. Javier is off, and all is Justin Smith.
Virgin Islands in the 80th minute.
Javier was on a yellow card, and he himself was struggling with cramps
12.
to his hamstring. In the number 12, Justin Smith.
11.
Towards the back post, well held by Guilford. He showed good hands right throughout the game, Daniel Guilford.
For the British Virgin Islands, number 19 out and number 10 out. And in number 12, Justin Smith.
So Justin Smith, the number 12 on, 20-year-old, born in Road Town, right here in the British Virgin Islands. This is his 7th appearance at this level there, number 12.
Number 11 out, so number 19 in. That's
Jake Forbes, the number 20, also coming on, still a teenager, just 19 years of age. As we said, was playing at One Love United, but has moved on to the lower tiers in England. Here is Forbes getting inside the area, closed down. So 5 changes made for the British Virgin Islands, 2 so far for the Turks and Caicos Islands. Gallimore. Will earn his team a throw. Running the clock as well, just about 7.5 minutes to go. Marshall finding Forbes, wins another throw. Substitutes combining Tony, now Forbes. Forbes gives it away. Long kick from Turbyfield. But again, it's an opportunity for the British Virgin Islands to recycle position. They give it away, though, with Green. Gallimore battling hard within the middle of the park. Does well. The teenagers combining. Forbes and Tony. Long pass by Justin Smith. Lacey does well. Now to Forbes. Forbes on the left foot. Forbes wide. Nice attempt by Jake Forbes. Willing to run at defenders. Good energy about him, the 19-year-old. You look at the 5 substitutes that the British Virgin Islands have used. 4 of them teenagers, and the one that is not is just 20 years of age. Here goes Billy Forbes, certainly not a teenager anymore. Forbes into the area, dangerous move, chance again, blocked. And Gallimore now with an opportunity to clear. Appeals for handball. No, says referee Rivas. Pass is long, and it will be easy for Guildford. Confirmation of the scoreline, 3-1. Cavan Cesar, 2 from Luca Chalwell. The 3 goals for the BVI. Billy Forbes from the penalty spot, the 1 for Turks and Caicos. A pass overhit. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. No, he can't, actually. Wildens Delver, the substitute. And they'll be making another change. Turks and Caicos. Dornell Wills will be coming on. And off Mackerson Cadet, who got a hit about 10 minutes ago. That seemed that it's causing problems. So Wiles is on. Dorneal. Plays his football for the Turquoise Beach Soccer. Turks and Caicos. They're number 12.
The player leading number 5.
There's a whistle on the plate. There's appeals for a penalty. The referee says corner.
In number 12,
By the way, Dornell Wiles just coming on, 17 years of age. Great to see the exposure from both these teams in terms of utilizing the next generation. "17 years of age off the bench. His first appearance at this level. Corner. Can't beat the first defender. Sebastian Turbyfield. Magni. To Bury, good turn by him. Nice skill. Now the long pass, very inaccurate though, and it's out for a throw. One of the players to watch, Raymond Bury, but hasn't quite fired today. The 26-year-old plays for Beaches Football Club. Things just haven't clicked in the right way for the Ricky Hill coached Turks and Caicos. It's been the Yellow Submarine, and they drive forward yet again. Late challenge coming in. Lucky to get away with that. We're hearing there will be 5 minutes of stoppages. The substitute just getting a talking to his Wiles, 17 years of age. And definitely a late challenge on Jake Forbes, who's had some nice energy for the British Virgin Islands team since coming on in the second half. We're into the last minute of regulation time. Smith. Well, if that was a shot, it was pretty ambitious from Justin Smith. Pace behind it, but over the top. This fixture known to have late goals in it. Is there any surprises left? 5 minutes of stoppages will be played.
The fourth official on the
Still time. Here is Bury. Over the top, looking for Forbes. Guilford off his line. Does well. Here is Bury now trying to force the issue. Is it a little bit too late though? Bury on his left foot. Can't find the pass. Pass cut out yet again. Forbes. Searching pass, looking for Billy Forbes. And BVI back with the possession. Well, seems to be a discrepancy with the shirt. Has on number 24 on his shirt, but number 20 on the shorts. He obviously changed the jersey because there was blood on it. Not allowed to do that, so he picks up a yellow card. Officially, wears the number 20, Jake Forbes. And some blood had gotten on his other shirts. And he decided to put on a jersey with number 24 instead. He can't see the relevance, but he picked up a yellow card for his troubles, the 19-year-old. Now gets back his number 20 shirt. Here's Bury from distance, just over the top. Not a bad strike. Was a long way out from Bury. Still some 30 yards. And Guilford will say he had it covered. Look at this. With the left foot, his favored foot, power behind it, always going over. And had it been on target, I think Guilford would have tipped it over this bar. Just about 2.5 minutes to go in stoppages, and the British Virgin Islands are heading to a historic victory against the Turks and Caicos Islands. The first against them it will be, and the first in Nations League football for them. They went 2 full seasons without a victory, did the British Virgin Islands, and the first match in the 2023-24 edition, they're just moments away from executing that. They have certainly played well. They have been the better team. And this would be a victory well deserved. The Turks and Caicos Islands put on the back foot from the start. And apart from a finish from the penalty spot, which was a bit fortuitous as well, they really have had nothing going for them. Even though they have a top marksman in Billy Forbes, who has now 14 international goals. But for most of the game, he's been a pedestrian. Long pass, looking for him again, but it's cut out. Double teamed as usual. Wiles wins a throw. Looking for Forbes. And it's cut out yet again, this time by Williams. Three teams in Group C of League C. Only the top team will be elevated to League B next season. Dominica, the other team in the 3-man group. And each team will play each other twice, home and away. And then, yeah. And that is it. What a victory it is for the hosts, the British Virgin Islands. Clinical performance by them. They taste victory for the first time in Concacaf Nations football. Cesar in the 4th minute, and then that brace from Luca Chalwell, well taken in the 10th and 51st minutes respectively. Billy Forbes, the only goal for Turks and Caicos from the penalty spot in first half stoppage time. It ends at the AO Shirley Recreation Ground in Tortola. The BVI 3, the Turks and Caicos Islands 1. They go on top of Group C in League C of Concacaf Nations League 2023-24. Here's the highlights. The British Virgin Islands on the front foot right away. Tyler Forbes with the delivery. Cavon Cesar with the finish. And the All Yellows take the 1-goal lead after just 4 minutes. In this one, looking for their first victory in CONCACAF Nations League football. They would double their lead after just 10 minutes. Luca Chalwell on the finishing end. Brilliant with the outside of the right boot after a scrumptious pass from Tyler Forbes, picking up his second assist there, number 10. And they couldn't believe their luck. Forbes would then try to play provider yet again. Bertie cutting on the right, then on the left, but his shot was blocked. And it would remain at 2-0 until this moment. It seemed like a well-timed challenge from Javier. Referee Riva said no, pointed to the spot and displayed the yellow card as well to Javier. Penalty. And Billy Forbes in stoppage time in the first half made no mistake there, number 7. 14th in his international career. 2-1 at the half. BVI started the second half the way they started the first, on the front foot. And Luca Chalwell, his second of the game. I just love how he took that ball across his body and then finished into the far corner with the right boot. His 2 international goals of his career coming in this game, 3-1. And yeah, the story of the afternoon for the Turks and Caicos Islands. Does not good enough in terms of their finishing. There was a chance for the substitute, Lacey, and just couldn't get that on target. Aniston had better days, had to be substituted as well. And then Bury from distance, from some 30-odd yards out.